Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome here to the Gardens Arena on a Monday afternoon as we're getting you set for the holiday tournament right here on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. We'll welcome our friends also listening on the KQ92 app and KQ92.com. Hello, everyone, and welcome here, Center Ice. I'm Graham Shear, providing play-by-play here for you this afternoon. The clock, as you see it, 6.5 minutes, and the Zamboni out on the ice right now, getting the ice ready to go for the first game of the Holiday Classic Tournament here in Warroad, Minnesota. We welcome all of our friends here to the Gardens Arena. Everyone joining on yourliveevent.com and KQ92. It's the Warroad Warriors hosting the Crookston Pirates to get us started for the girls' side of the tournament here. Again, the boys' side to follow here later on this afternoon as well. So you can keep it right here to your live event in KQ92 for Warroad boys. That'll be taking place puck drop about 3:30 or so this afternoon, but it'll be just immediately following, some warm-up times, and then immediately following the girls' game here. So slated for about a 1:30 puck drop. Believe we're going to be just ahead of that schedule, so be maybe about a 1:20 or so puck drop. 5.5 minutes until players will be back out on the ice and Zamboni will be gone, and then we'll get this thing underway. So just about 1:15 local time as we welcome you here to the Gardens Arena. The Warriors hosting the Crookston Pirates, and both teams already played earlier this year. Crookston down in Crookston, Warroad played them and beat them 7-0. In the Warriors and the Pirates, both out of the Section 8A. So both teams some familiarity with each other and already having played one time so far this year. Again, the matchup was a 7-0 win for the Warriors earlier this month. So the Pirates trying to get back in the winner's circle. They did win 3 in a row before just losing to Bemidji in their last game about 10 days ago. So the Pirates were on a 3-game win streak, and they come in with a record of 4-8 today, again out of the Greater Minnesota Conference, same as the Warriors. Head coached by Reed Olson are the Pirates in Crookston. Pirates trying to come in here today and shock the Warriors in the Holiday Classic home opener here for Warroad. Comes to you live here on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com. 4.5 minutes away from getting the players back out on the ice and getting this thing underway. When we come back, we'll have a conversation with David Marvin, the head coach of the Warroad Warrior girls team. We had a chance to sit down with Izzy and get his thoughts ahead of the Holiday Classic tournament taking place, and his thoughts on the Crookston Pirates, having already played them one time this year. So when we come back, we will bring you that conversation with Coach Marvin. And again, the Pirates and Warriors coming up next here, KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
Ready to tackle your next big project? At Dodds Lumber and Badette, they've got everything you need, from quality lumber and building materials to tools, hardware, and expert advice. Whether you're building a deck, repairing a cabin, or taking on a home remodel, Dodds Lumber is here to help you get the job done right.
School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters.
As we welcome you back here to the Gardens, getting starting lineups right now for Crookston and Warroad, and this thing will get underway. So again, starter in goal, Madeline Abrams, the junior for the Pirates there, and coming there next, Jensen Steiner, Emma LaPlante, and again, Reed Olson is their head coach. So gotten you starters there for the Crookston Pirates, and now starters for the Warroad Warriors. Get you this conversation with Coach David Marvin here. Just a moment if we have time for it. Again, Peyton Rowley starting for the Warroad Warriors, and they're at forward. Pardon, at a defense, Lydia Filing, number 22 in white for Warroad. Michaela Lee also on defense. Those are your starters there for the Warriors. And up front and forward, Olivia Anthony. You see there on the far side, the freshman, number 13. Over next to her will be Jaylee French. And lastly will be Carly Colbrenner. Those are the three forwards for the Warriors. And now the national anthem coming up. So we will go ahead and take a quick break, and we will have the start of this one for you when we come back here at yourliveevent.com and KQ92.
A big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center.
And welcome back here to the Gardens Arena as, again, the game here between Warroad and Crookston will be starting here in just a moment. We'll have the opening face-off as players get ready. Go ahead and quickly bring you this conversation here with David Marvin as much as we can before puck drop here, KQ92. We're back here on the KQ92, your live event pregame show. We're here with Coach David Marvin for the Warroad Warriors and getting ready for the Holiday Classic tournament and Crookston opponent today. So getting ready for the game today. What's been the vibe with the girls in the locker room today and getting ready for, coming off of their little bit of a break here and getting back in the swing of things?
Yeah, we had the schedule allowed us to have a little longer break than normal, and I think the kids and families enjoyed that. We got back at it on the 26th, and then we had a good practice on the 27th, and then kids had some team functions yesterday with meals and a skate, and so it's been a good holidays. We're healthy, and kids are ready to go.
Yeah, 8-1. You guys are winners of 8 in a row here against Crookston today. What kind of things going into making it 9 in a row and keeping that win streak going?
Well, it's an important section game as well. Kind of doubles up as a holiday tournament, but it's an important section game, and we want to make sure we play well. Especially in those games. And we played real good when we were in Crookston, and we want to do that again here today.
Yeah. That was Coach David Marvin, and face off there at puck drop. 1:23 begin start time here from Warroad. From the Gardens Arena, and right now, possession in favor of the Warroad Warriors in the Crookston zone. So already putting some pressure on the defense there here early. Here's a centering pass and a shot into the middle, and it's deflected up in the air there by Abrams and dropping down there behind the net. Warroad still controlling, now taken by the Pirates. Fight for it. Warroad comes away. Controlling the puck there for Warroad is Anthony. Olivia Anthony. French pass now. Anthony pass over and a shot and a goal. 54 seconds into it and already a goal for Warroad. And their scoring was Michaela Lee. Lee scores her first of the season. So Michaela Lee scores there with 16:06 left here in the first period. And just 54 seconds it took there. Lee scores her first goal of the season. And Warroad goes up 1-0 here on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Early score here for the Warriors as started here in a hurry. So Michaela Lee scores that one, and the assist from Olivia Anthony. Anthony, her 14th assist on the season here for Anthony after the assist on that goal by Michaela Lee. So 1-0 Warroad on your Security State Bank scoreboard here on KQ92 in your live event. And just a little bit earlier of a start time, about 6 or 7 minutes earlier than slated for, but to get this thing underway here in the holiday tournament. They were just too excited. Had to get things going. So Pirates controlling in their own zone. Now flying across the middle and controlling the puck is Adley Vignes. You'll hear that name certainly plenty tonight. Leading the team in goals on 10 so far for the Pirates. And on defense, Vignes. Their line change coming. Both sides, 2 players on the ice. Shot is going to be just over high of the net there. That one put up there by Warroad's Ava Corrington. Here's a shot from nearly out by the blue line by Markowka, and that one just deflected there by Abrams in the middle. Pirates tied up on the far wall, and Pirates will come away. Loose puck sliding and poked out a stick by Warroad, able to get their stick on Ellie Hardwick. So L. Hardwick able to fend off that possession there. Tied up now on the near side, Brecky. Warroad's Linnea Heron controlling. Carrying the puck into the zone. Onside, now tied up in the near corner here. Warroad can't come away. Now it's a puck fired all the way over into the Warroad zone. Picked up here by Warroad's Michaela Lee, who just has the goal, and Lee now getting behind the net, lost it, poked away and taken by the Pirates. Carrying the puck into the Warroad zone. That was LaPlante. LaPlante still has it. Cross center ice, LaPlante baiting defenders, now loses the puck. Nice defense. Warroad's Jaylee French able to hook that one away. Warroad controlling, Michaela Lee behind the net. Lee, pass forward. This is Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner drops one off. Now pass forward. Now Anthony. Anthony into the zone. Lost it from behind, maybe pushed from behind as well. No call. Cross ice pass picked up by Filing. Filing will slide one around the wall and over behind the netting now. And Warroad will pick this one up. Warroad has it. Kalbrenner. Loose puck in the middle. Pirates will pick it up. Pirates able to get that one out of the middle there easily. Line change for Crookston. Back on the ice for the Pirates. Hershey, Christina Hershey on the ice. On offense now at forward. 4 minutes gone in this first period. 13 minutes remaining on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And Warroad leads 1-0 on a goal by Michaela Lee and the assist from Olivia Anthony. Warroad controlling now with Lee. To the near side. And flipped up over into the zone and covered up by Abrams. So a face-off line change for Warroad. Anthony comes off the ice. And second stringers there on now on defense as well. Kate Johnson on the ice for Warroad's defense. Taylor Reese out there as well. And Hardwick still on the ice. Michaela Lee out there as well. French. Lawrenson. Pirates come out of the face-off here in their own zone. Along the near wall. Kate Johnson. Johnson drops it back to Reagan Haley, the senior who's back out on the ice now. Haley on defense with Johnson. Johnson out on the near side. Loose puck in the middle and taken by the Pirates. Crookston. Crookston carrying the puck across the center into the Warroad zone and lost it. Johnson. Johnson picks it up for Warroad. Pass ahead. Taken. Warroad there. Warroad's there. Taylor Reese. Reese to the near side. Lawrenson. Lawrenson passes one back now into the up against the backstop there. It's Reese again. Taylor Reese tied up. Crookston able to poke it away. And now taken back by Warroad. Lawrenson centers it, passed back, and Lawrenson couldn't get her stick on it. Lawrenson carrying the puck behind the net. Pass over to Reese. Out near the blue line. Johnson will shot, and it's going to be deflected there. Nice defense. Crookston able to get it, and they're taking it the other way. That was Peyton Damaris, and Damaris ahead and stoppage. So 11:28 to go here in the first period. Line change for the Warriors. Warroad sends a couple back out on the ice, and again, it's going to be a face-off coming from inside the Warriors zone. Already 5 shots on goal for Warroad, just 1 for Crookston. And here's a shot into the middle, and it's deflected and stopped there by Peyton Raleigh, the senior for Warroad. Has a very good save percentage of .954 on the season, only giving up 11 goals. And we'll see, still has the Crookston Pirates at 0 and an icing call there. So a face-off coming again from the Warriors zone with 11:16 to go here in the first period. Warroad leads 1-0. And Michaela Lee scoring her first goal of the season for the junior there, starting on defense. Pass over to the near side. It's Earhart. Earhart lost it. Turnover, and Crookston able to get there. And now a stoppage. Stop clock with 11:07 to go, first period. Puck is picked up. Line change for both sides. Anthony, French, Kalbrenner back on the ice. Reese out there as well with Marcoca. So a power play coming here for Warroad after the call And over there in the box is a Crookston Pirate. So now 5-on-4 hockey. Markowka comes out of the face-off, and the shot is deflected and covered up there by Abrams. 11:01 to go in the first period. We have the face-off here. Abrams able to cover up that shot from Markowka. Face-off coming from here in the Pirates zone. And 1:55 left on the power play. Warroad wins it. French over to Markowka. Anthony and Markowka in a two-man game. Pass over to the middle, and a shot is deflected there, deflecting the stick as the shot was put on there by Warroad's Hardwick. Reese, Markowka over to Anthony. Pass toward the net, and it's deflected and stopped. Crookston able to pick up the puck, and here is LaPlante. LaPlante almost lost it and fires one off the wall and down to the Warroad zone up against the backstop here. French will carry it now for Warroad. French still with it. French into the Pirate zone onside. French might have keep it herself, and she fires a pass back. French lost it, and Warroad picks it up. Warroad takes it here. Kalbrenner. Pass over to Anthony. Out to the blue line. This is Markowka carrying the puck. Markowka back to Anthony. Back to Markowka. Shot in the middle, and it's a stop there by Abrams. And Abrams lays out and able to cover this one up. So stops it with 9:48 to go. Still 41 seconds on the power play here for the Warriors. And 41 seconds. In the penalty box over there for Crookston is Adley Vignes. So she's spent some penalty minutes in there, and she spends 2 minutes here in this one for the minor penalty there for Crookston. Power play for Warroad, 41 seconds remaining. 9:48 here in the first period. Reagan Haley wins it and gets it to Lindsay Lawrenson. Gets it to Lawrenson now out at the line, and this is Reagan Haley. Pass into the middle. Shot is wide left. That was a shot there by Michaela Lee, who has the first goal. And 1-0 lead for the Warroad Warriors. Haley drops a pass back there. Now Lawrenson across the middle and passes one just wide there of Lee. Lee will drop one off. Drops one to Emmy Hardwick. Hardwick skating around and toward the net. Hardwick and poked away there by the stick of Rylan Auble. Auble from the sophomore defenseman for the Pirates, able to do a nice job defensively. Now poked all the way back to the Warroad zone. Deflected and into, nearly toward the net and stopped there by Peyton Raleigh. Skating quickly there for Crookston was Adley Vignes, who almost had the equalizer here in the first period. 8:40 to go. Warroad has it in the Pirates zone and now taken away. Turnover. Crookston carrying the puck. Lost it into the Warroad zone and picked up here by Hardwick. Hardwick pass. LaPlante carrying. Stolen. Warroad into the middle and losing it there was Kalbrenner. Nice defense there. Pirates able to do a nice job taking the puck back from Warroad when they've had a little bit of momentum carrying it toward the netting. Markowka lost it. Poked in. Deflected up into the air. And getting there first was Warroad's Emmy Hardwick, but to no avail. Warroad still has it. Markowka keeping it in the zone. Shot from way outside, and it's deflected there by Abrams and over to the near side. And now passing over to the far side. Markowka going to try again, and that one's just wide of left. 9 shots on goal for the Warroad Warriors. Markowka outside. Shot out from the far blue line. Kalbrenner couldn't get her puck on it there. 7.5 minutes to go in the first period. Carrying the puck for Warroad is Olivia Anthony. Anthony drops it off. Kalbrenner picks up a loose puck in the middle. Shot, and it's saved. No, it's in the goal. It was partially saved there for a moment, and then It got past Madeline Abrams, and Carly Kalbrenner puts the Warroad Warriors up 2-0 with a goal. 7:19 to go here in the first period. And it's a 2-0 score. Warroad goes on top 2-0 here on your Security State Bank scoreboard. That makes it a 2-0 game. Warroad already with 2 goals here in this opening period. Scored there by Carly Kalbrenner. Now skating with it. Assist from Jaylee French. And assist from Olivia Anthony there. Credit her with 2 assists now for Anthony, 2 for French as well. Loose puck in the middle, picked up by Warroad. Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson, they're in the Pirate zone. Just under 7 minutes to go now in the first period. Lawrenson across and pass nearly deflected there, and Taylor Reese couldn't get it in the back of the net. Off the rebound. Pirates taking it and firing it over into the zone. And they'll make a line change here. Coming onto the ice for Crookston, Kinsey Wangen, as well as Vignes back out on the ice with Christina Hershey. Poked and taken. Covered up by Abrams to stop it. Warroad hustling and taking it back. Now we're back behind the net. Warroad trying to keep the puck. Losing it. Pirates pick it up with Wangen. Wangen, the freshman. Loose into the middle. Hershey will get it out of there. Into the Pirate zone briefly and back into center ice now. Pass forward. This is Hershey. Got her stick on it briefly there. Warroad picks up. Warroad picks it up, and coming the other way here is Warroad's Linnea Heron. Heron along the back wall and over to the near side here. Tied up in the corner. Loose puck across the center, and here still in the center in the neutral area. Warroad and out fired and passed all the way back down to Peyton Raleigh. Warroad ahead. Onside there on the far side. Brecky. Brecky's shot stop. Rebound. No good. Picked up by the Pirates. Couple shots already. 13 of them here in the period for Warroad. 13 shots on goal for Warroad. 4 for the Pirates. Warroad trying to put some more pressure on the defense after the line change. French back out there. Kalbrenner. Markoka still on defense out there with Hardwick. And coming off the ice now is Carly Brecky. Back out there is Olivia Anthony. Warroad controls. French near side. French skating into the middle. Now back to the near side. Pass and shot is deflected there. Nice save by Madeline Abrams. Abrams with 13 saves so far. Abrams doing a pretty good job. And there's a pass in the middle and nearly a shot on goal. There's a shot deflected by Abrams and covered up. So Madeline Abrams has had a busy first period. Line change for the Warroad forwards coming on. Lawrenson, Hardwick, and Reese to replace their on offense on the forward position there for the Warriors. Markoka still on the ice. And over on the far side, L. Hardwick. 4:39 to go here in the first period. 2-0 Warroad leads on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Face off here from the Pirates zone. Facing off, Hardwick coming away. Still in the Pirates zone. 15-4 in terms of shots on goal. Warroad nearly with another one. The pass goes across the middle. Nobody there. Warroad keeping it. Markoka at the blue line. Shot from deep is wide left, deflected. Picked up by Crookston and taken back. Taylor Reese getting her stick on it and keeping it in the Pirates zone. Against the back wall now. Warroad's Emmy Hardwick gets there. Puck loose, picked up by the Pirates. Lee back on the ice on defense. She replaces L. Hardwick. Markoka still out there. Pirates into the Warroad zone. Shot goes wide left behind. Line change coming. Vignes back off the ice. Hershey back out there for Crookston. Warroad picks up the loose puck. Pass in the middle. Forward pass goes to Lawrenson into the zone on side. Lawrenson defended there by 2 Pirates. Skates away and gets loose. Pass back. Shot from the outside is taken there by Corrington. Loose puck and a deflecting is over onto the near side now and just wide of that near post. 3.5 minutes to go in the period. Warroad leads 2-0 and 16 shots on goal already for the Warriors. Here's a pass in the middle. Loose puck. Warroad trying to get it in there and staking away there. Pirates able to get that back on defense. And there to stop it for Crookston there was Rylan Auble, and she just comes off the ice now here briefly. And back out there, Crookston with a line change. Under 3 minutes to go in the period. Marcoca near side. Marcoca now off the ice. Michaela Lee out there again, and Lydia Filing out on the ice for Warroad again. Loose puck in the Pirate zone. Warroad will come back with it. Warroad has it with Kalbrenner. Back behind. This is Anthony. Anthony skates to the near side. Centering pass. Lee. Another shot deflected off the right arm there of Abrams and no goal. Deflected out to the far side. Crookston picks it up. Flips one forward. Warroad will take it back here with Lee. Lee controlling. Lee into the zone. Onside. Lee will drop one back to French. Poking it. Up forward. Pirates take it off the turnover. Turnover back. Filing. Tied up in the near side and a stoppage. It will be quick stoppage here with a pushing call. And with 2:05 to go here in the first period. And again, a 2-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And after that one, it will be face-off coming here in the Warroad zone. 2 minutes to go here in the period. Puck flies all the way back to the wall. Crookston picks this one up and fires it all the way down past Peyton Raleigh for an icing call, so stopping the clock. 1 minute 46 seconds to go here in the period. 2-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad leads 2-0. Entertaining first period, 16 shots on goal already for Warroad. 1:45 to go here in the period. Face off from the Pirate zone. Warroad taking it. Warroad back near side of the net. French over to Anthony. Passes back Johnson, and it's Haley who loses it past the blue line, so they'll have to retreat. Start over here, get it, and over to center ice, and back into the Pirate zone. Scoop back, loose puck. Warroad will pick it up here. Pick it up with French. Pardon me, that is Carly Kalbrenner. Now French off the ice. So Jaylee French off the ice. Lawrenson back out there with Taylor Reese. Marcoca on defense there with Reagan Haley. 1 minute remaining here in the first period. Crookston has it with Vignes. Vignes lost it, taken by Marcoca. Warroad takes possession back. Off the turnover, still in the Warroad zone. Far wall, 40 seconds remaining in the period. 2-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad trying for one final offensive possession. Pass forward to Reese, deflected. Loose puck. Reese will get there. Reese will fire a pass over and deflected. Reese to the near corner. That's Hardwick. Emmy Hardwick lost it. Crookston will take it back. Vignes able to defend nicely there. Vignes tied up on the near side. 12 seconds remaining in the period. Warroad comes away. Lawrenson skating toward the net. Pass to Hardwick. Pass in the middle. Deflected. And it's going to be dropping away from the net. 3 seconds to go in the period. 1 second. And no shot on goal. So that will end the period with 17 shots on goal for the Warroad Warriors. That makes it a 2-0 game on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And all the scoring in the period done by the Warroad Warriors. That will take us to our first period intermission. And with that, we'll go ahead and step aside. Again, 2-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Take a break. And coming back with the first period recap here. Coming up next on KQ92 and on yourliveevent.com.
Care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times.
And welcome back here now to the Gardens Arena here in Warroad, and first period intermission as we're getting you set now for a second period coming up next. You see the clock there, about 6.5 minutes remaining till the Zamboni gets off the ice, and it'll be the second period action here. So 17 minutes gone here in the Holiday Classic Tournament, and Warroad with the score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. 2 goals there in that opening period, and coming up now with the second period. Now, recap there in that first 2 goals there by Warroad. First was just 54 seconds in with 16:06 there in the first period. Michaela Lee put her first goal of the season away in the back of the net there, and Lee off the assist from Olivia Anthony and Jaylee French, the hockey assist. So that goal there by Michaela Lee, again, her first of the season, her 5th point overall. And Lee getting the start there on the defense with Lydia Filing. So Lee with her first goal of the season, and Filing as well. So the 2 starting defenders here for the Warriors doing an excellent job, and Lee with that first goal. And again, the assist from Olivia Anthony and Jaylee French there. So second goal for Warroad there with 7:19 to go in the period. Again, the Pirates weren't able to really put together too much on offense. Warroad just controlling the puck on the Pirates zone, and really just doing an excellent job of controlling the game so far. Time of possession in favor of the Warriors, and they're doing an excellent job here at Warroad. It leads 2-0. Carly Kalbrenner with the second goal of the day, and there was 7:19 to go in the first period. Carly Kalbrenner puts one away, and the assist from Anthony and French. 2 assists here in the game already for Anthony and French. So 2 points already apiece for either of those forwards there. Anthony, the freshman, and French, the junior. And Carly Kalbrenner with her 9th goal of the season. There was 7:19 to go in the period. Kalbrenner puts away her 22nd point. So 9 goals to go along with 13 assists now for the junior Kalbrenner. 1 goal, 4 assists to go for Michaela Lee. So 5 total points there for the junior. Go ahead and take a break here. That's a recap there of the first period. Still 4.5 minutes or so until Zamboni gets off the ice and we get this second period underway. 17 minutes coming up on the clock, and the second period action will get underway here in just a couple of minutes as we near 2 o'clock local time here in Warroad in northern Minnesota, and the Warriors leading the Crookston Pirates 2-0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard here on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
When it comes to your health, you just
Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, with without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all.
Oil Warroad.
Back here at the Gardens Arena for the start of period number 2. And back action underway, and Warroad controlling Olivia Anthony into the zone. And Anthony pass forward and taken there. Kalbrenner behind the net. Pass back, sliding to the near side and picked up there by Crookston. Pass ahead there by LaPlante. LaPlante into the Warroad zone now, poked away by Filing over there on the far side. Loose puck picked up by Crookston and deflected over to the near side, Anthony. Pass forward, Filing into the zone. Filing lost it up against the backstop now. Warroad still controlling. It's still Filing. Filing out to the far near side now, Lee. Pass into the corner. Kind of a tie-up here in the corner. Filing's down there. Hardwick as well. Anthony has it behind the net. In the netting. And skating forward, and the shot is deflected there by Abrams and out to the near side. Warroad still controlling. Lee. Cross-court pass. French deflected and knocked down. Abrams knocking that one down on the 4th shot on goal for Crookston in the game. 19 for Warroad. 2-0 score. 1 minute gone here in the period. 15:59. And a line change for both sides. Taylor Reese, Hardwick, Haley back out there for Warroad. Kate Johnson on defense as well. Johnson, this is Johnson, for up against the back net now, and Reese lost it near side. Haley, Reagan Haley. Lawrence in there with her. Sliding along the back wall, that's Reese. Tied up, Crookston comes away. Crookston still has it. Now Warroad able to get it back. Haley, tie up. Turnover. Warroad picks up the loose puck, and Haley fire it over to Johnson. Minute and a half gone here in the period. 15:26 remaining in the second period. 2-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad carrying the puck in the Pirate zone. Haley over to Johnson, deflected and up into the near the crease and deflected out. Pirates, nice job on defense. Able to get it out. Now skating with it quickly the other way is Christina Hershey, the 8th grader, who skating quickly and fires a pass back. Taken there. Warroad will stop it on the defense. Ava Martin also had a shot at it. Number 8 in yellow for Crookston. And Warroad, nice job to get it back the other way. Warroad out on offense, and the breakaway nearly by Lawrenson, who could not get it. Stopped there by Abrams. Lost it beyond the blue line and taken in center ice. Taken by Crookston into the zone. And carrying is Ava Martin. Martin, the senior, hasn't scored or put up a point yet. Lost it. Warroad now off it. Shot. And it's deflected and stopped there. Carly Brecky got it off the rebound. Nothing. And the goal is knocked off of its post there. So a stoppage with 14:21 on the clock here on your Security State Bank scoreboard. 2-0 and line change for the Crookston Pirates. All 5 new on the ice now for Crookston. And still in goal, Madeline Abrams, the junior, who's started all 12 games, and she's got a record of 4-8 so far on the year for the Crookston Pirates. She has allowed 53 goals on the season, and she does have nearly 400 saves now, up above 400 saves now on the season. So 400 saves for Madeline Abrams and an .866 save percentage. She's in the netminder today for the Crookston Pirates. Warroad's L. Hardwick, pass forward. Now this Brecky. Brecky got it back. Out to Hardwick at the blue line. Back to Brecky. Brecky on the near side and tied up here. Coming away. And bouncing puck over behind the net and over to the far side now. Lost it. Warroad picks up the loose puck. Marcoca. Marcoca dumps one up into the air and into the zone and coming away. Here's Warroad's Linnea Herron. Herron toward the net and will still slide back and around. Look for a pass here. Over at the far wall. Also skate in. Centers a pass to Hardwick. Hardwick will shoot from the outside. Deflected off of Abrams. To the near side into the corner. Back to Hardwick. Out in front. Shot. And that's stopped from Marcoca. Deflected. Rebound. Can't get a stick on it. So stopped and covered up there by Abrams in the crease. And that will stop the clock at 13:25 here in the second period. Line change for both sides. A fresh new 10 on the ice for both. And 2-0 score in your Security State Bank scoreboard after 2 goals in that first period for Warroad. French out of the faceoff. French controlling, carrying the puck now and dropping it off. Warroad, Eileen out the blue line. Shot deflected and back behind the net. And in there, trying to get her stick on it there was Olivia Anthony, and she did. Pass to French, and she couldn't get her stick on it. French had an opening. Over to the far side. Lee off the wall. Centering pass to Filing, off her stick into the near wall. Filing picks it up. Fires one off the backstop now. Warroad there. Crookston poking it back. 12:45 to go in the period. Filing will shoot from outside, and that one is a little bit off. Abrams doing an excellent job in goal right now. And shot after shot coming from Warroad, and all covered up here by Abrams and stopping the clock. 12:30 to go here in the period. And Michaela Lee, after that shot, will come off the ice. Line change for both sides yet again. So, back on the ice is Lawrenson as well as Hardwick for Warroad. Haley and Johnson back out there, and Taylor Reese. Johnson will fire one and into the net. Kate Johnson, goal for the Warroad Warriors. Johnson with her 3rd goal of the season. That makes it a 3-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard after Kate Johnson. The shot got deflected and dropping through across the line and into the back of the net. Johnson makes it a 3-0 score. 12:26 remaining here in the second period. And Kate Johnson scoring here in the second. Her 3rd goal of the season makes it a 3-0 score. Reese out skating. At the 4:34 mark of the second period. Here's another shot by Haley, and that went right wide of net, wide right there. Warroad controlling. Johnson tries again and deflected off her shot. Under 12 minutes to go in the period. And 4:34 mark of the second, that's where it becomes a 3-0 score with Kate Johnson's goal. And here's a shot into the middle, and that's going to be covered up here. Nice job there by Abrams. 25 shots on goal now for the Warriors. Just 4 for Crookston. 11:41 to go in the period. And line change for both sides. El Hardwick, Marcoca on defense. Corrington out there on offense right now with Brecky and Sam Earhart. Face off in the Pirate zone. And taking it there is Brecky. Earhart on the near side, poked and taken back by Marcoca. Marcoca, Hardwick, forward pass to Brecky into the back end of the zone here, and Brecky not able to get it. Pirates, nice job there on defense. Looking it back over to the far side now. Warroad's Sam Earhart. Marcoca pass across the middle, and nobody was there. It went all the way to the backstop. Now we're on the near side. Hardwick. Pirates take it. Pirates lose it. Picked up by Brecky. Carly Brecky ahead. Now the Pirates able to fire one back all the way to the backstop. So an icing call now. Stoppage. Face-off coming from the Warroad zone. 10:51 to go here in the second period. Line change for both sides. Filing back out there with Lee, Anthony, Kalbrenner, and French. Starters back out there for Warroad. Starters back out there for Crookston as well. 10:51 to go in the period. Face off and push down. Vignes throws Carly Kalbrenner down to the ice, and no call, but coming out of the face off is Crookston over on the far side. That was Hershey. Hershey quickly the other way, and Warroad will pick it up behind their own net. And picking it up there is Filing. Coming away is Kalbrenner. Missed it on the pass forward, and it's going to be taken by Anthony, and it'll go all the way to the Crookston backstop. Warroad getting there. Getting there is French. Hershey picks up the loose puck. Turnover taken back by French. French will try one, and it's deflected off the stick of Abrams and up into the plexiglass. Still a live puck. 10:08 to go here in the second period. And all the way down into the Warroad zone for a icing call. So up against the Warroad backstop and an icing call. So a face-off coming now from the Pirate zone after the line change. Haley back out there for Warroad. Also out there is Hardwick. Hardwick will draw here in the Pirate zone with Vignes. Taken by Haley. Haley into the middle. Over to the far side now on the loose puck and picked up by Crookston. Picking it up there for Crookston is LaPlante. LaPlante skating with it here. LaPlante into the Warroad zone, and it's up in and caught nearly by Peyton Raleigh and loose in the crease there for a moment. Warroad able to get it out. Warroad skating free is Lawrenson. Lawrenson evades defenders into the zone on side. Lawrenson can't get her stick on it. Now back behind the net. Fake pass, slides down. Loose puck picked up by Crookston. They're going to get her for a tripping call. And for her second penalty of the day, Adley Vignes will go spend 2 more minutes in the penalty box, and Warroad will go on the power play here. So Vignes with already her second penalty of the day. So 4 penalty minutes now in the game for Adley Vignes. Warroad will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. 9:34 on the game clock here in the second period. They already lead 3-0 to the Warriors on your Security State Bank scoreboard. You're all in the Pirate zone taken. French out at the line. Still in the Pirate zone. French has it again. French centers a pass. Marcoca will try one, and it's deflected off to the near side now. Nice save there by Abrams. 27 shots on goal for Warroad. Probably some more coming here in the power play. Minute 37 left on it. Warroad controlling behind the netting. And they're coming away as Kalbrenner. Albrenner has it in the corner. Back to French. French will center a pass, and under the stick there of Anthony. Marcoca will try again and deflect it into the back of the net. Vivian Marcoca shot and a goal there for the Warroad Warriors. Makes it 4-0 in a successful power play. Marcoca scores for Warroad. Pardon me, did they say, actually, I think that was Taylor Reese who deflected it in. So I think they're going to say goal good there by Taylor Reese. Either way, 4-0 score now on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Shot originally from Marcoca, deflected there by Taylor Reese and into the back of the net, making it 4-0 now on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Brecky. Yep, Taylor Reese with the goal. They're going to call the assist to Vivian Marcoca, and that one scored there with 9 minutes left here in the second period. Now 8.5 minutes remaining. So Marcoca with the assist, and scoring for Warroad is Taylor Reese. Warroad has it into the Pirate zone. 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here on your Security State Bank scoreboard in the second period. Pass, and a shot ahead. Deflected back. Johnson into the net. Kate Johnson, second goal of the day. Coming here in the second period. 8 minutes left. And that makes it a 5-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard as Johnson has her second. Johnson had 2 goals coming into today. She's already got 2 goals here, and now 5-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. 8 minutes remaining in the period, and Warroad up 5-0. Crookston off the face-off. Shot ahead was wide right. Warroad picks it up.
Johnson, 3 from Brady. River from Johnson and Bucky at 9 minutes.
Now they're saying the goal was good there by Linnea Heron. So a Heron with the goal there with 8 minutes left in the second. Johnson with the assist. So Johnson and Carly Brecky credited with the assist there. Johnson and Brecky, and the goal good by Linnea Heron. So Heron with the goal with 8 minutes left in the second. Warroad leads 5-0. Face-off coming from the Pirate zone. Warroad comes away. Warroad has it with Lawrenson. Back behind the net. Coming away is Hershey. Christina Hershey, the 8th grader, who's quick on the skates and stopped there by Reese. Slow it up. Lawrenson picks up the loose puck. Now it's still loose. Coming away is Taylor Reese. Poke back into the Warroad zone. And the Pirates going to be called here for stoppage. 7:07 to go here in the second period. 30 shots on goal now for Warroad. And a power play coming. Power play coming for Crookston. They're going to get Taylor Reese for a minor penalty, and she'll spend 2 minutes in the penalty box. So power play here for Crookston. Crookston's been pretty successful on their power plays on the season. In their last game, they had 3 power plays. They scored on 1 of them. But so far, they have scored 5 power play goals on the season. And that's a 11% on their power plays, 42 power plays on the season for the Pirates. Warroad coming the other way, down a man. Marcoca, pass deflected. Ahead, Marcoca able to get it back. Deflected to keep it in the Pirate zone. Warroad carrying the puck. It's Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner tied up now along the back wall. Still a tie-up. Coming away is the Pirates. Crookston coming back. Past the far side now. Vignes. Vignes carrying the puck. Twirling around and falling down. Warroad almost got it back there with Olivia Anthony. She'll stay out there and stay aggressive. And over on the Pirate zone and up against the back wall. Line change. Couple Warriors off. Marcoca off. Kate Johnson still out there. French on the ice as well as Ava Corrington, the forward spot. Hardwick back out there as well. And 47 seconds remaining on the power play here for Crookston. In the box is Taylor Reese on the far side for 2 penalty minutes here on the minor penalty. 5:44 in the second period here on the game clock. 5-0 score. Warroad had it loose and nearly tied up there. Hardwick slapping at the stick. Hardwick will come off the ice. Also off the ice is Corrington. Back out there is Linnea Heron and Brecky. Loose puck on the far side. It'll go all the way down into the Pirate zone, and skating forward is Linnea Heron. She almost got there. Crookston gets there first. She'll fire it back and center one into the neutral zone and all the way down up against the backstop for Warroad. Raleigh will get it to Reagan Haley. Warroad loses Brecky, and that is the end of the power play. So Reese will come back out, and covering it up is Madeline Abrams on the 30th shot on goal there. 5-0 score with 5:01 to go here in the period. Line change for Warroad. Filing and Lee back out on defense on the ice. Line change for Crookston as well. Ava Martin back out on the ice on offense with Caitlin Maruska. Warroad controlling. Under 5 minutes to go now. Filing. Centers a pass to the near side, and shot across the middle is going to be deflected and out to the far side. Earhart now tied up along the back wall, and down there for Warroad is Carly Brecky. Linnea Heron trying to get it away. Filing into the neutral zone. Warroad's Michaela Lee. Lee will pass forward up to Heron. Poked away. Across the center. Back into the Warroad zone. Controlled by Filing. Brecky fires one up, and she'll come off the ice. Anthony back out there. Filing and Lee remain on defense. Earhart and Linnea Heron are joined by Olivia Anthony. Anthony and loose in the middle. Shot goal. Right on cue. Olivia Anthony onto the ice and into the back of the net. 4:06 remaining here in the second period. And that ends the power play with a successful goal. And that makes it 6-0 here on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And with 4:06 in the second, it's Olivia Anthony who puts it away there for Warroad. Brecky was out there with Linnea Heron. And we'll hear for who the assist was from there from behind. Again, Olivia Anthony with the goal. And they say the assist from Samantha Earhart. So Earhart with the assist there for Warroad. Earhart with her 4th assist of the season. Olivia Anthony with her 11th goal. She leads the team now in goals. Jaylee French with 10 as well, and now 11 for Olivia Anthony. 3.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Warroad leads 6-0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Crookston the other way into the Warroad zone. Vignes stopped by 3 Warroad defenders there. Vignes trying to do it all. Tied up on the far side. Warroad's there. Warroad comes away. Marcoca. French getting it back. Deflected it back into the zone. Back to Hardwick. Forward pass up to Reese. To the near side. And it's going to be called stoppage with 2:59. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second period. And 6-0 score. And after the call of the icing on Warroad. So it'll be a face-off coming here from the Warrior zone. The line change for Crookston. Back out on the ice is Shia Burnett. Out there with Ava Martin. Martin on defense. Rylan Auble with Adley Vignes. Warroad controlling in their own zone. 2:50 to go in the period. Forward pass to Hardwick. Got by her skate. And up forward now. Taken. Warroad has it. Lawrenson pass centers. And it's deflected by Reese and up to the near side. Skating with it now. Lawrenson over to Johnson. Johnson pass into the middle. Shot. And it's deflected and down. Loose puck taken by Crookston. Still in the Pirate zone. Under 2.5 to go in the period. Warroad picks up the loose puck. Lawrence in the middle. Did not fire a shot. Johnson will, and it's covered up by Abrams. Johnson fired that one there with already 1 goal on the day. Now 33 shots on goal for the Warriors. Line change for both sides. A couple of Warriors off the ice. Brecky back out there with Corrington as well as Earhart, Lee, and Filing. Still in net for Crookston is Madeline Abrams, who has over 30 saves on the day, and also 6-0 score for Warroad. Filing enters one forward, up toward the net and deflected out to the far corner. Warroad's Corrington over the top there, just high. Loose puck gets all the way back to the neutral zone and picked up there by Lydia Filing. Filing, the freshman, who has done an excellent job this year in her 12 games played. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points for Filing, who will defend LaPlante right here. LaPlante up the near side now and taken back. Filing falling down as LaPlante into Peyton Raleigh. Filing doing a nice job there. Crookston, minute and a half remaining in the period. Into the Warroad zone on side there on the far side. And that one was Steinar coming off the ice. Crookston line change here. Loose puck picked up by French. Jaylee French has it for Warroad. French skating up the near side. French back into the middle. Shot, and it's deflected off. French nearly did it herself there. Back into the middle off the rebound. French, loose puck. Shot by Kalbrenner, just high and wide. Under a minute to go in the second period. 6-0 score. Warroad leads on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Still in the Pirate zone. Warroad trying to get back the loose puck. Crookston controlling with Vignes. It'll go over to the far side, and Hershey has it. Stolen back by Lawrenson. Into the middle. French deflected off of Abrams. Excellent save there by the junior Madeline Abrams. Up against the backstop, tied up there. Vignes. Olivia Anthony is there with Kalbrenner and French, and it's going to be a stoppage with 20 seconds remaining here in the second period. And a penalty on Warroad. So Crookston will go on the power play here that will go into the third period if Crookston doesn't score. And the foul is just a minor penalty on Warroad's Jaylee French there. So French is going to spend a couple minutes in the penalty box. And a face-off coming here from the Warroad zone. Drawing there with Hardwick is LaPlante. Emma LaPlante. Vignes will fire. No, it's going to be stopped. Reese. Vignes tries again. Pass forward, and it's stopped. 10 seconds in the period. Minute 50 on the power play. And that one is going to go all the way back toward the Pirate zone, and that'll end out the second period right there. So 6-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And again, Crookston will be on the power play to begin the third period. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining on that power play. And the third period coming up next. 17 minutes left in this one, and a 6-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad scoring 4 in the period and ballooning their lead up to 6. So Warroad stays on top of the Crookston Pirates 6-0. 17 minutes remaining here coming up next. Third period. We'll recap the second when we come back. KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Thinking about a fresh look for your home? Get inspired by Benjamin Moore Paint Colors at Marvin Home Center on Highway 11 in Warroad. With over 3,500 unmatchable colors and the best quality paint on the market, you can create unique spaces that truly reflect your style. And when you buy Benjamin Moore, you're supporting local business. These quality paints are sold exclusively through locally owned and operated retailers. Visit Marvin Home Center today and let your perfect color journey begin. Marvin Home Center, Highway 11, Warroad.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music.
And back here at the Gardens Arena, Warroad on top, 6-0 after the second period here from the Gardens, and 4 goals there in that second period for the Warriors. We'll recap that whole second period now for Warroad, number 1 team in Class A. Again, in the first period, Michaela Lee scoring her first goal of the season there in the first, and Carly Kolbrenner adding the second goal. So Warroad, after the first period, was leading 2-0, and Warroad there with 19 shots on goal in the second period, and Warroad able to put 4 of them away. So they're starting the scoring in the second for Warroad was Kate Johnson, scoring her 3rd goal of the season there, 12:26, so the 4:34 mark of the second. And their second goal for Warroad was with 9 minutes left. Taylor Reese adding her 8th goal now of her senior season. Taylor Reese now tying her assist mark. 8 goals, 8 assists now for 16 total points for Reese, who has spent a couple minutes there in the penalty box for Warroad as well. So Reese making it a 4-0 score. And then just less than a minute later, Lene Herron scoring her 4th goal of the season, and Herron makes it a 5-0 score there with 8 minutes left in that second period, 9 minutes into the period. Made it a 5-0 score there on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And assist from Vivian Marcoca on the goal from Taylor Reese, assist from Kate Johnson, Carly Brecky there on that on that goal by Lene Herron, assist also for Emmy Hardwick, and a assist for Samantha Earhart with her 4th assist of the season, and that one was on the final goal of the period, scored by Olivia Anthony. Anthony puts in her 11th goal of the season, 15 assists to go along with that. She's got 26 points now, 3 points on the day so far for the freshman Olivia Anthony. That made it a 6-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. In Warroad, doing a nice job defensively. They have only allowed 5 shots on goal through the game, through the first 17 minutes of play, through the first 2 periods. Warroad has only allowed 5 shots on goal. And again, 35-5 is the disparity there. 35 shots on goal for the Warriors, just 5 for the Crookston Pirates. It's going to be a 6-0 score going into the final period here. 2 minutes remaining before we'll get the players back on the ice and get this third period underway. Quick break. When we come back, third period action coming up next here, YourLiveEvent.com and KQ92.
With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners may.
Back here at the Gardens Arena, set for third period action. Reminder of the Northland Tire All Tournament team that we will be awarding to some lucky players that are participating in the Holiday Classic Tournament. We'll be doing that after the conclusion of the Wednesday games that will be the final games of this Holiday Classic Tournament. So again, the Northland Tire All Tournament team will be awarded at the end of the tournament. Winners will get a certificate that they'll be able to take home with them on on Wednesday. And so wanted to just mention that the Northland Tire All Tournament team will be awarding that. They're coming up at the end of the Holiday Classic. Fresh ice, fresh 17 minutes on the clock. Third period action underway. They flip sides again. Warroad shooting at the goal to my right. Crookston into the Warroad's goal. Into the Warroad zone, pardon me. Pass forward and deflected there by Reese. New players on the ice to start the period. Emmy Hardwick has it for Warroad. Poked from behind and all the way up against the backstop. Getting there first for Warroad is Taylor Reese. So into the Crookston zone here. Reese. Back out. Hardwick centers one to Reese. Reese shot deflected and stopped by Abrams. Knocked up. And over to the far wall now. This is LaPlante. Dumps one back. LaPlante will come off the ice. Couple come off the ice for the Pirates. Line change on Kinsley Wong and back out on the ice, as well as Peyton Damaris out there. Nearly a loose puck. Warroad getting there. Warroad gets there with Carly Kalbrenner. She'll take it back across in and out of the zone and back to Kate Johnson now. Johnson on defense with Reagan Haley. Forward pass. Shot. And it's just wide. Shot there by Olivia Anthony. Just wide of the post and up against the backstop. This puck to the far side. Behind the net now. Crookston. Pirates control. Carrying the puck. Now lost it. Turnover. Johnson forward. Into the zone. Into the Pirate zone. Crookston has it behind the net. Over to the far side and back into the Warroad zone. Johnson. Power play done. Power play done now for Crookston. That is a penalty killed for Warroad there. No power play goal there for Crookston. And still a 6-0 score in your Security State Bank scoreboard as we begin this third period. Now 2 minutes gone. Reagan Haley back behind the net in the Pirate zone. Drops a pass back to French. Cal Brenner centers it and got back by Anthony, and it'll go all the way back down to the Warroad backstop. Line change for Crookston. 3 new Pirates on the ice. Or 4 new Pirates on the ice. The lone Crookston Pirate remaining out there is Lauren Toll, the 8th grader on defense. Vignes back out there. Vignes skating with it up the far side very quickly, and Vignes taken back. Stolen by Anthony, poked away. French is loose. French shot, backhand, and it's stopped. Deflected, knocked down by Abrams. Face-off coming from the Crookston zone with stoppage. French will come off the ice. 14:09 to go. Running clock the rest of the way. 2:40 local time here from the Gardens Arena. Face-off in the Crookston zone. Warroad controlling. Pass taken away. Taken the other way. Crookston. And there to defend is a Warrior. That was Shyla Burnett who had the puck. Burnett couldn't get there. Warroad the other way. Corrington. Corrington pass to Brecky. Brecky up the far side. Into the zone and nearly getting her stick on it. Brecky will pick it up. Pick up the loose puck. Around the near side. Fires one deflected. Off of Keeley Garrett. Crookston now the other way. Pirates control Damaris. Hershey chasing down Hardwick over on the far side. Now a tie up. Gets to neutral zone. 13 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here on your Security State Bank scoreboard, and a 6-0 score has a running clock here in this third period. Line change. Lawrenson back out there with Emmy Hardwick filing back out on the ice. And coming over to get off is Elle Hardwick. Also out there is Michaela Lee. And Brecky off. Taylor Reese back out there. Under 13 minutes to go. Warroad controlling in the Pirate zone. Lawrenson into the middle. Shot is just high. Lawrenson got it back. At the blue line, Lee. Lee passes. Lee got it back. Shot in the middle. Deflected. Rebound. No good. And the back and it's taken out of the zone. Pirates able to defend it nicely. 12.5 remaining. Shot from the outside by Filing. Knocked down. And beyond neutral zone and all the way back to the Warroad zone. Warrior side. Forward pass. Reese skating. Has Lawrenson. Reese will take it herself behind the net. Lost it taken by Vignes. Vignes picks it up for the Pirates. 2 Warriors over there. They take it away from Vignes. Coming away is Lindsay Lawrenson. Lawrenson passed to Hardwick. Got through. Over to Taylor Reese. Centering pass. Shot is caught out of the air. Reagan Haley tried one. And stopping it there is Madeline Abrams. 44 shots on goal now for the Warriors. 44 shots on goal for Warroad. They have 578 shots on goal on the season. How about that? How about that number? They more than double up the Crookston Pirates in that regard. The Pirates have 293. I guess Warroad hasn't quite doubled them up just yet, but boy, it's close. Boy, it is close. A 6-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Warroad controlling into their own zone, and Johnson will get back there. Icing call, so Crookston off the icing. It'll be a face-off coming from the Pirate zone. Running clock under 11 minutes now remaining in the game. We're 6 minutes gone here in the third period. After the icing call, face-off coming from the Pirate zone. We'll put stoppage here. 44 shots on goal for Warroad, 5 for Crookston. 6-0 score. Under 10:45 to go now here in the third period. French. Jaylee French. To Johnson. Picked up by Crookston. Pirates the other way with LaPlante. And LaPlante passes forward and will come off the ice. In there for Crookston. Up there is Jensen Steiner. Steiner not able to get it. Now on the near side, back to Steiner. And she'll come off the ice. Warroad's Kate Johnson right there. Vignes trying to get in there. Vignes has had a couple nice shots on goal, but again, Crookston hasn't been able to get one in the back of the net. Pass Peyton Raleigh. Raleigh is up above 230 saves on the season now, and her percentage just continues to get better. 9.54 right now. Got by Warroad, no good. Nobody there for the rebound. Pass to the Pirates now. Hershey has it. Christina Hershey. Hershey, the 8th grader, went nicely off the far side and slowed up. Stalled there. Warroad, Drake, and Haley, nice to defend and pinned her against the wall. Ahead, Earhart. Earhart pass goes wide of Anthony into the corner. Anthony, Corrington, ahead to Earhart, deflected and up against the backstop. Earhart right there. Picked up along the near wall. Corrington back into the Warroad zone. Loose puck. Poked by Earhart. Got it to Corrington. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the game. Pass forward. Stopped. And that's going to be covered up there by Abrams. Then Warroad looking for their 7th shutout here of the season. Warroad number 1 in the Class A. And out of the 8A in Greater Minnesota Conference, they're 11-2 on the season. Warroad trying to make this one, keep it a running clock here the rest of the way. One more goal would be a 7-point lead into the middle. And Markowka shot is going to be covered up. So caught out of the air and stopped by Abrams. And Markowka will come off. Hardwick out there now with Lawrenson, Reese, as well as Michaela Lee and Lydia Filing. New line change. Same 5 on the ice for the Crookston Pirates. Draw coming from the Pirate zone. There to draw is Emmy Hardwick, and as well as LaPlante. And LaPlante takes it off the faceoff and goes the other way. LaPlante into the Warroad zone with 8 minutes left. Taken back. Nice defense by Lee. Dumped ahead. Vignes there. Vignes, turnover, Warroad the other way. Into the Crookston zone, Lawrenson chasing the puck. Got there, no, Vignes was able to get there first. Cross ice pass over to the far side. It's picked up by Warroad. Lawrenson shot wide left against the backstop. Warriors pick it up there with Emmy Hardwick. Lawrenson, 7.5 minutes. Centering pass, and it's in. Taylor Reese with the goal. Taylor Reese makes it a 7-0 game. And with 7 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in this third period. And that makes it a 7-0 game. On Taylor Reese's second goal, makes it 9 goals on the season for Taylor Reese. For the senior, 9 goals for her. Warroad goes up 7-0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard. 2 goals for Taylor Reese. It's at 9 on the year. In-game update brought to you by the Marvin Home Center. 6:45 on the game clock. Haley. Kalbrenner carrying the puck along the netting. Back wall there. Brecky. Pass into French. Stalled up at the net by Abrams. No goal. Shot again there by Anthony. Knocked down. Out beyond the zone here. Still in the Crookston zone. French again. Pass over. And that is no goal. It went off the high post and out into the near side, into the corner. 6 minutes, 8 seconds remaining here in the game. 47 shots on goal now. Corrington back on the ice for Warroad. Also back out there is Markowka on defense. French carrying. Haley poking forward. Coming off the ice for Warroad is Olivia Anthony. Brecky back out there. Now another line change. Almost all of a sudden, Warroad making the change, and Hardwick back out there on defense to replace Reagan Halen. And now a fresh 5. Lene Herron out there, knocking it down. Across the center, taken there, and skating with it is Hershey. Hershey will fire a pass back to the blue line and taken there by Logan Brecken. Lost it. Warroad picks it up. Under 5.5 to go in the game. Lene Herron. Pass back to L. Hardwick. Hardwick skating toward the net. Passes just beyond and behind Olivia Anthony. And a stoppage here in the Pirate zone. Line change coming for the Warroad Warriors. New 5 on the ice. Corrington, Lawrenson, as well as Emmy Hardwick, Lee, and Haley out there. Now for Warroad. Line change for Crookston as well. Steiner back out there with Ava Martin. Vignes still out. Draw in the Pirate zone, won by the Warriors. 5 minutes to go, and off the penalty, Warroad is on the power play off the minor penalty there by Logan Brecken. I believe they called tripping on her. So now minute 45 to go here in the power play now, and under 5 minutes to go on the game clock in the period. Loose puck will go all the way back to Peyton Rowley. 4:44 on the game. Third period, 7-0 score. Running clock on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Far side, Warriors. This is Haley. Taking Haley over into the corner. Lee on the near side. Haley will go to Lee. Has Hardwick on the near side in the corner. Hardwick will pick it up. Hardwick will go behind the net now. Lawrenson, Corrington near the crease. Pass back to Hardwick. Hardwick centers one. Back to Haley. Lost it. Got it back. Haley got it to Lawrenson. Lawrenson shot. And that's knocked down. Caught by Abrams. Stoppage. Clock will run. Line change. Both sides. And a couple of starters back out there for Warroad. Olivia Anthony. Again out there with Kalbrenner. French out there as well. Mark Hauka. And Taylor Reese picks up French. Markoka, 3.5 minutes. Markoka tries one, and that's caught. Good save there by Madeline Abrams. 49 shots on goal now. Power play dwindling. 10 seconds remaining on that running clock on the power play. Hershey back on the ice for Crookston. And with that will likely end the power play. 1 second, and there it is. So power play killed there for Crookston. Back at full strength. Shot ahead by French is just high. Over to the near side. Anthony picks it up. Anthony carrying behind the net, and it's poked and stolen there. Nice defense. Crookston able to get there. Brecken tied up along the back wall. Loose puck taken. Kalbrenner. Markoka tries one, and it's deflected. Deflected there by LaPlante. Into the middle. Kalbrenner's loose. Has a chance at it, and it's going to be covered up there. So Crookston, Madeline Abrams able to cover that one up. 2.5 minutes remaining as we near 3 o'clock local time, and now 50 shots on goal for the Warriors. 7-0 score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. Face off here in the Pirate zone. There to draw. Warroad's Linnea Heron comes away. There along the backstop in the wall. Brecky beyond Heron. We'll get by her into the near wall now. Warroad's Sam Earhart was there. Earhart controlling. Pass by Linnea Heron. Up to the wall into the corner. Johnson kicks it. And back into the Warroad zone. Under 2 minutes remaining in this one. Linnea Heron has it. Heron carrying it. Lost it. Got it back. Reagan Haley. Deflected shot. And it's going to be off Brecky's stick and wide of the net into the corner. Minute 24. Earhart get it into the corner now. Brecky centers one over to the far side. Now Haley will skate with it. Off Earhart. Earhart and Heron trying to get it back. Heron does. Still the pressure in the Pirate zone here. Warroad controlling. Earhart, 1 minute remaining in the game. And knocked down there is Brecky. Knocked down by a Pirate. Shot from the outside, covered up. Johnson tried one from the blue line. And Abrams is right there for it. 45 seconds. Line change. Clock will run under 40 seconds here in the game. Face-off coming from the Pirate zone. Warroad with 51 shots on goal. They're going to improve to 12-2 now on the year. They'll have 2 more Holiday Classic games coming. One tomorrow and against Albert Lee for Warroad, and again on the North Shore on Wednesday. So Albert Lee tomorrow, North Shore on Wednesday to finish out the Holiday Classic. They moved to 12-2 here on this one. Shot into the middle and stopped there. It was Taylor Reese who got a stick on it, stopped by Abrams and all the way back down to the Warroad backstop. 4 seconds remaining, and that one just going to finish it off. They'll just hold it behind their own net. Final score, 7-0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And 51 shots on goal for Warroad. 5 shots on goal for Crookston. So 51-5 in that regard, and a final score of 7-0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard. There's, I'll shake hands, and with that, go ahead and step aside quickly. We'll recap it all when we come back. 7-0 final score. Warroad victorious over the Crookston Pirates here from the Gardens Arena. We'll recap it all next. KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
And back here at Warroad at Gardens Arena, And the Warriors victorious in their first game of the Holiday Classic tournament over the Crookston Pirates. Final score of 7-0 on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And the Pirates fall to 4-9. Warroad improves to 12-2. So Crookston will be back in action tomorrow. They'll have the North Shore here from the Gardens Arena as part of the tournament. So Warroad, they'll have Albert Lee coming up tomorrow, followed by the North Shore coming up then on Friday. Again, and Crookston will have Albert Lee, just vice versa. They'll have Albert Lee coming up on Wednesday. They're on the 31st, and Warroad, they'll have the North Shore coming up on the 31st on Wednesday. So Albert Lee tomorrow for the Warriors, North Shore coming up Wednesday. Tomorrow's a 3 p.m. start time for the Warroad Warrior girls, as they'll have Albert Lee. And again, final score 7-0. Warroad wins. And they're on your Security State Bank scoreboards. And now we'll give your North Star player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge Energy. So your Enbridge Energy player of the game is Vivian Marcoca, and she had 1 assist on the day. And great defensive presence there from Marcoca all day today. And the senior with a great game today for Warroad, as Vivian Marcoca is your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Now time for your Woods Goods and Warroad Threads star of the game, and that's going to be Linnea Herron. Linnea Herron with a goal there in the second period, her 4th of the season. And Linnea Herron making it a 4-0 score, the 5-0 score, pardon me, there in the second. And she is your Woods Goods Warroad Threads star of the game. So again, Vivian Marcoca, your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Linnea Herron, your star of the game, brought to you by the Woods Outdoor Sporting Goods and Warroad Threads. Warroad victorious 7-0 final score on your Security State Bank scoreboard. And we'll be back for more Warroad hockey coming up next. Again, the Warroad boys warming up. They'll have their game coming up against Grand Forks Red River. That'll be coming up here shortly. You see the clock, about 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this one before, and their warm-up time before they'll get off the ice, and they'll Zamboni the ice and get the players back out and get this thing started. So final score on your Security State Bank scoreboard, 7-0. Warroad improves to 12-2 with the win. Back in action tomorrow afternoon here from the Gardens against Albert Lee, and then on Wednesday against the North Shore. Crookston falls to 4-9. They have the North Shore tomorrow. They have Albert Lee coming up on Wednesday. For Graham Shear and for Warroad High School from the Gardens Arena, saying so long and signing off. Don't go anywhere. Warroad boys hockey and Grand Forks Red River coming up next on your live event and KQ 92.